Hi, if you're new here, I'm Margo, and I love to cook. In today's segment, we're going to be cooking an orange and black pasta for Halloween that I'm calling Spook-Ghetti. Hi friends, it's me. I am hanging out in my kitchen about to cook some dinner, and I already got some water boiling. I just wanted to let you guys in on kind of what it looks like when I'm making dinner. I'm gonna add salt to both of these boiling waters because I'm making some pasta tonight. So I'm just using regular salt. Like, I don't really care to use any kind of fancy salt for salting the water. It is the only chance that you have to salt your pasta is when you salt your water. So if you want your pasta to have any kind of natural flavor, you have to salt it like right away. So since this little guy here is already boiling, I'm going to bring him down a little bit. And I'm going to show you the pastas that we're going to cook with today. I have these really cute fall zucchetti pastas that I got from Trader Joe's, and they're shaped like little pumpkins. I thought that was super cute, and they are actually made from butternut squash. And the other ones that I have are black bean pasta. They are obviously made from black beans, and I thought the combo was really great for Halloween coming up. Okay, so I went ahead and I put the pastas in their respective pots. Come take a look. We got the zucchini butternut squash pumpkin pasta over here in our big pot, and we're just waiting to bring that back up to a boil. And then over here in our little pot, we have our black bean pasta, which is this deep kind of ebony colored pasta that's going to be really cool next to the pumpkins. And we're just waiting for those to come up to a nice rumbling boil, which these guys are almost already at. But we're going to let them sit there a minute or two longer. And then we're going to dress them in a garlic and oil sauce. So easy. Garlic, oil, salt, maybe a little bit of hot pepper, top with some Parmesan Reggiano. And I'll see you in a sec. Okay, and we're back. It was after about a 8.5 minute boil. And we're going to stop the black bean pasta first because they are a little bit more delicate. And what's really cool, if you can see, come get up close here, the sauce or whatever, the starch mixture that the pasta has made is mainly comprised of black beans. That would be really cool to add to a sauce, especially for this like Halloween flavor thing that we're doing. But instead, I am just going to rinse the pasta down with some cold water to stop the cooking process. Like I said, because they are delicate, I don't want them to fall apart. So just going to rinse them down with some cold water. Give them a little zhuzh here. If you've not used black bean pasta before, just know, again, they are delicate. They're going to give off that black, starchy kind of paste as you cook them. That's totally fine. So I've rinsed them off here. I'm just going to toss them back into this dish for a moment while we go get our little pumpkins, our little babies here. See how they're doing. That's our little timer. Let us know that they are done. And they should be nice and done. So we are going to turn our heat all the way down. And we're going to give these guys a little rinse. And that's actually a bit too hot for me. Drain out the pasta. I'm going to stick the pot back on the stove over top of that really low heat. Give this guy like a little toss aside and one little rinse through with cold water. And that's just to remove all the remaining bits of starch, because not that the starch isn't good, but it does have a tendency to make the pasta stick together. And for a garlic and oil sauce, that is exactly what you don't want to happen. So we're going to put the pasta back into the same pot that we boiled it in. We are going to add some crushed garlic. I usually use minced garlic, but I happen to have crushed garlic, so that's all I'm going to use this time. I'm going to do 2 little scoops of, let's do 3. 3 little scoops of that. I'm just going to mix that about. Mix that around a minute. Guys, you can use any kind of pasta you want. I'm just making Spook-Ghetti because it's almost Halloween. So you could use your favorite. My favorite happens to be the farfalle pasta, which is bow tie. All right, so we're gonna get this blended in here. Come look and see what that looks like. Woo! Little pumpkins and little creepy worm type pasta. It looks really, really neat. So I'm gonna salt it up. I'm using sea salt. I'm gonna do a dash of cinnamon because I like to do a dash of cinnamon in absolutely everything I do. That's my little secret from me to you. Couple tabs of hot pepper, couple tabs of hot pepper, pepper. And then we're gonna finish it off with olive oil. A good extra virgin olive oil is great for tasting. You don't want to use just any old olive oil because then the taste can be really kind of bitter instead of buttery, and you want it to be buttery. Some of our little pumpkins are falling apart here, but that's okay. And it smells really good. And that's like seriously it, guys. I'm gonna plate it, I'm gonna give it some cheese, and then I'm gonna give it some eating because I am starving. It smells amazing. So nothing fancy here about the plating. I'm just gonna tumble it into this dish. Woo! Check that out. Look at those little pumpkins. Super cute. Top it off with that Parmesan Reggiano. And you have a super fast, super easy, super delicious dinner on a weekend or a weeknight or an afternoon. Whenever you feel like having some pasta, I'm gonna grab a fork. You can whip it up super quick. We all know how quick pasta is. But with a garlic and oil sauce and a fancy pasta, it makes it feel extra, extra special. And the cheese on top makes me feel really fancy. Guys, you want to come over for dinner? You should. It's so good. Kind of looks like worms. Blech.